We have a new Stephen King adaptation, and that is The Long Walk. There's been a lot of hype around this film talking about one of the best Stephen King adaptations of all time. Is it that good? Let's dive in. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into The Long Walk. Before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. Don't forget to ring the little bell button down below for notifications on the channel as well. So as I stated before, The Long Walk is an adaptation by Stephen King. This film is also directed by Francis Lawrence, who has directed all of the Hunger Games movies, and The Long Walk might be one that you expect to be kind of a ripoff of the Hunger Games going in. This is a film, I didn't watch any of the trailers. I had no idea what the story was about. I knew that it was Stephen King, did not know what year this came out. I did find out later on that the book came out in 1979. As the movie started out, I found out soon enough it was along the lines of Hunger Games or Squid Game, where there's a bunch of characters who have to do something dangerous and the last winner wins all the money. Now this one's more of a coming of age story because it's a bunch of maybe 18 to 20 year olds doing this long walk. We have a lot of actors in this movie. Some I've seen before, some I've not seen before. Of course, the most notable one is Mark Hamill, but he is not in a lot of the film. But don't worry, he's just as much of a bad guy as you expect him to be. Cooper Hoffman is our lead character in this movie. At the beginning of the film, not gonna lie, I was not too sold on him, but by the end of this movie, I was fully invested into his character. We also have David Jonsson, who we've most recently seen in Alien Romulus. So is The Long Walk one of Stephen King's best adaptations, as that has been some of the reviews going around. Now that's always hard to say. I don't think anything's going to top The Shining in my opinion, but just coming right out of this movie, I will start by saying that it is very good. It's also very difficult to kind of wrap my head around everything I just saw. There's a lot of things going on in this movie. There's a lot of disturbing moments, and not in disturbing in the sense you might think that they are. Just the fact that this week, me and a bunch of people around the country witnessed an assassination just right online. This movie definitely came out at quite a particular time. I'm guessing a lot of people in the movie theater had some darkness in their mind while they were watching this. There's no way you just couldn't relate the two storylines. So if you've seen Squid Game and Hunger Games, there's the same kind of beats that does happen in this movie, where you get a bunch of characters who want to win a prize money, and they decide to do a certain objective, and whoever doesn't pass doesn't just get knocked out, they get brutally killed in front of everyone else. So the fact this movie did come out after Squid Game and Hunger Games, there's certain things that do happen in it that make it more predictable, and when someone does die, it's not very shocking, unfortunately. However, that doesn't stop the great storytelling and the more subdued dystopian world that we are living in this movie. This doesn't feel like some out there futuristic type world. It certainly feels like somewhere in the Midwest or the South that you could be living in present time. Everything in this film feels quite bleak. All the characters are really trying to battle demons with themselves as they're going on such a treacherous walk. The Long Walk does show the great challenges of going on such a long walk. For example, the cramps that would happen, the broken legs that would happen. You have to stay up all night and just falling in and out of sleep. The mental part of it that you know that if you stop, you're going to die. By the time this movie reached the final act, I was fully invested into the characters that were remaining on the screen. I think David Jonsson was the standout performance for me. He was a character that just brought some light and gave some really good themes to the overall story. Actually, some that I did not expect, and some that I've not seen in the same similar style of films. There's certain things he says on screen, and it seems like it's just going out to the audience because of the times that we are living in, that it's certain things that people really need to hear. The Long Walk came out as more of a metaphor about war and what it does to everyone, and I think that is still pretty relevant today. The Long Walk possibly might be an Oscar contender. I'm still not sure. We're about to hit that season where a bunch of great movies start coming out, but this is one I definitely am going to recommend for a lot of people to go check out. It might sit with you for quite some time. I'm going to take some time to really think about what I just saw. It's certainly one I'm not going to revisit anytime soon because it can get pretty dark and bleak at times. I'm going to go ahead and give The Long Walk an 80 out of 100. Have you guys seen it? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive, and we will see you next time.